Oh my god, what is up with my camera? Move it that way a little bit. I don't know. And I got my... Lord have mercy. I'm sick, y'all. No, I didn't take naps instead of doing my hair. I slept in late because I couldn't sleep last night because of a fat-ass gray cat that I own who decided she wanted to kick me out of the damn bed and then get mad at me when I tried to push her over. So I'm shipping off Penelope to somebody to the highest bidder. She comes with her own paper baby and a hair tie. This jug is bought for me. Of course I'm drinking. Why would I pour it in a glass when I can just drink it out of the jug? I'm not trying to wash an extra dish. What? I know she's not getting on me about drinking out of my own damn bottle. I bought the shit. She thought it was her bed. I went to go move her and she was like, eh! I was like, ma'am. So, I'm getting rid of Penelope. And then, Pumpkin today, her daddy moved her so he can get up and get something to eat, and she got mad and she hissed at him. So we sat down and ate and whatever, and then she crawled up on the couch with me and laid on me and lovingly was like doing her little paw hugs, and then she looked over at her dad. She was still mad. She was using me to get back at him. So I'm shipping her off too. How is that gross? I'm the only one drinking out of this and it's going to be done by tonight. When I get sick, this is exactly what I do. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm going to close this curtain. Babes, 8 o'clock. Alright. Davita, you're gonna have to come get one. Because he's... Oh, God. Let me put my hair up. This is driving me nuts. Oh, it's Jessica Pizzle in here. What's up? I'll put my hair up. Jessica, do you want a cat? Jessica, I just got finished talking about how I'm adopting out my Pumpkin and my Penelope because Penelope kicked me out of the bag. I'm out of the bed. And, Pumpkin tried to use me for revenge against her father because she got mad at him. Yes, I'm sick. And smoking. Leave me alone. Alright, Jessica. Well, I will ship one of them with you. Like I explained before, the conditions are, they will come in their own package with at least one paper baby and one hair tie. So, and being that it's not Edna, you know, Edna would have came with a cotton swab because that's what she likes to play with, but being that it's Pumpkin or Penelope. Alright, so today's video. You know, I feel like I need to get background music. Oh, wait, you know what? Let me start off with the rules. I didn't even hit the damn rules. Alright, welcome to Xylie Rules. Get streamed. Please not call anyone out of their name. No racist slurs, isms, phobias, or shaming. No outside drama, personal beefs in the chat. Everyone's welcome here. You know what to do. If you want to fight with somebody in the chat, take that shit to Twitter, not here. Alright, boom. We're done. Rules. What's up, Chelsea? Alright, so tonight... My ADHD is kicking my ass right now. Tonight's subject is actually, it's pretty fucked up. We're going to start off by watching the Keemstar video. Pause. Thank you. We're going to start off watching the Keemstar video. And then we're going to go through the mess that happened on Twitter. And friend of mine found out that this wasn't the first time that XTRA Gaming, which is an esports team, and those of you who don't know what esports is playing video games like Call of Duty, Modern Warfare, Halo has divisions, World of Warcraft and all them. It's esports. All right, that's what esports is. This isn't the first time that they didn't help one of their teammates, and they knew a situation was going on. So yeah, it's pretty bad. Yes, and if you want to fight with Dr. Cross, take that shit to Instagram, because she don't do Twitter, but you can fight with her on Instagram. Alright, so let's get to this drama alert, and we're going to watch this first. And it's not a long video, but this was some bomb dropping shit that Keemstar put out. It really was. What's up, Jacob? You know what? We can reserve the baby carrots tonight because Keem did good. Keem did good with this one. I have to admit, Keem did good with this one. So we're going to reserve the baby carrots tonight. Wait, that is not loud enough. That's why. Alright. Sorry, y'all. I'm sick. I'm discombobulated, but we're gonna keep going.
What is up, Drama Alert Nation? I'm your host, Killer Keemstar. Let's get right into the news. Listen, we have a very, very heavy story for you today. Serious allegations. Look, this is a two-part thing. All right. First of all, we have a gentleman on the line, a young esport player, part of an esport organization that had SA happen to him. All right. You know what I'm referring to. It's so serious. There's a police report. There's an R kit. He's got proof of all of this. And
now, mind you, this kid, and when I say kid, because I'm old enough to be his mama, all right, this kid did everything that everybody tells them to do. What do they always say? Go to the police. Damn my camera, dude. Everybody says, go to the police. You know, go to the hospital. Get an R kit done. He did all that. He did all that. SA by how though? Well, listen, and we'll get it. SA can happen to men. It most definitely can. It's not just a woman thing to be SA'd. We're getting ready to see, Ultron. We just started. You gotta calm down a little bit. We're gonna get to it. We're gonna get to it, I promise. Alright, so let's go.
And there's a big influencer being accused of doing this essay. But on top of it, he went to his esport organization, and it seems and it appears based on the video that we're going to show you and based on the text conversation that the esport organization was trying to actively discourage him from coming out with his story because it might put a negative light on their esport organization.
All right. Now, before we get into this, okay, because I have a burning question that has been kicking my ass ever since I watched this video, okay? How would somebody who went through the proper channels of going to the police, going to the hospital, how would that make the esports team that they're on, how would that make them look bad? How would that make them look bad? Isn't it their job to support the people on their team? Even if it was, okay, we'll get somebody to, you know, that can talk to you, or, you know, come talk to us, or something. How would it make the team, how would that make them bad? I know, I was putting it out there, Skip. You know, I don't understand. I don't understand. Yeah, we get it, Queen.
You heard me right. So we got this entire story for you. On the line, we have Jeff. Jeff, what happened? How did you even end up in this scenario where SA allegedly took place?
So it started by Snapchatting. So we were basically Snapchatting. We got invited to like a party later that night. So they invited us over earlier.
Who were you Snapchatting?
Rafi.
Okay.
Rafi and Sir the Star.
Okay. So Sir the Star.
All right, so those two are who the allegations are possibly against. Again, they're allegations at this point. Police have been contacted. I believe Sir the Star is going to be giving a video response to Keemstar. We're watching it, so let's go.
Star, Rafi, you're Snapchatting them back and forth. They invite you over to their house, and you guys are all together supposed to go to a party, correct?
Yeah, we were gonna go to a party later that night.
So what happens when you get there?
We get there, the vibes are kind of weird. They say that they're drunk. They were acting like kind of drunk in the beginning. And then my friend went to the bathroom because the vibes were already off. Like, you knew the vibes were already off. So he went to the bathroom, and he ended up being in the bathroom for like 20 minutes. So I'm just sitting there with both of them, and like, they were talking to me about brand deals and all this stuff. And like, you know, my brain, you know, like I feel manipulated and peer pressured. So I'm like, they're handing me the alcohol, so I'm obviously gonna take it. So I'm drinking the alcohol with them. They didn't drink it though. Like, they didn't. Let me make it clear. They acted like they were drunk already. They didn't drink one sip from that bottle at all.
So they didn't take a sip from that bottle, but they're peer pressuring you to drink. Now, keep in mind, were they underage at the time?
Yeah.
So they're underage.
Thank you, THS. I appreciate it. Yes, Queen, this is the, I might as well say survivor at this point. This is the person coming out with the allegations, yes. And Keemstar is talking to him, yes.
You're underage. They're peer pressuring you to drink. You drink with them, and then what happens next? Is your friend still in the bathroom, or what?
Yeah, my friend comes like out like 20 minutes later, and it feels like it's been forever. So, long story short, they wanted us to go back and like lay in the bed with them and watch a movie. So we went in their room. They didn't say that necessarily yet, but we went to the room and we were picking out a movie, and they said no to every single movie we picked. It took so long.
And
anyways,
this entire time they're having you drink more and more and more?
No, the whole time when my friend was in the bathroom, they were having me drink. I'm telling you, when the bottle was almost empty, like, I'm telling you. And I'm drinking because like I'm nervous and like I don't know how to like react.
What was the alcohol?
I'm not exactly sure. I'm pretty sure it was like vodka.
Okay. So you end up drinking most of a bottle of vodka. Now, is your friend drinking too?
Yeah, he comes out and he takes a couple swigs of it. Yes.
Okay. So you guys are laying down, whatever. You're all in the bed. You know, you're trying to watch a movie as opposed to going to the party. Like, when did things change that you were no longer going to the party?
So apparently we were still going to the party, but it was later. And like, I don't know. So they had us lay on opposite sides of the bed. So it was like one side I was next to Rafi, and then one side my friend was next to Sir the Star. And then we had a movie on, and then they started touching me, and like I told them no, like I'm not with that, and I texted my friend. I was like, do not leave me alone with him.
Now, so your friend, just to be clear, your friend is bi, right?
Yeah, my friend is bi, and he was also let them know that he was seeing Lorraine at the time.
Okay, so remember this part because we're gonna read the twit longer. So remember this part.
So Sir the Star,
so
like,
your
already
friend
knew.
is seeing Lorraine, all right?
Yes. It was like a low key.
I mean, you told me off air that you were straight. You had a girlfriend at the time. Is that true?
Yeah, I had a girlfriend at the time.
Okay, so you're straight, and you're telling them, "Hey guys, don't touch me. Like, I'm not into any of this."
Yeah, no, I made that clear with them actually. I told them I had a girlfriend. I'm still dating the same girl.
So she's still your girlfriend?
Yeah.
Okay. So what happens next? What's the last thing you remember before you dozed off?
I remember I like was like feeling like, you know, like I've never felt something like that before. Like I'm feeling like, I'm gonna be honest, like I'm not feeling like super good, like dizzy and all this weird feeling like. And the last thing I remembered was I told him I don't leave me alone with this guy because I don't feel right, because I'm not feeling good because like the alcohol. Next thing you know, like I'm in a separate room. I wake up in shock, like I'm panicking. Like I'm wearing like my boxers. They're cut up. Like
Your
and
boxers has cuts on them.
yeah, there's like holes on my boxers.
Okay. So you sent me a video of you leaving, you and your.
Okay, so to the questions about him laying in the bed and stuff like that, peer pressure can be a motherfucker, and peer pressure can also, it can affect everybody. He could have felt pressured going with it. You know what I'm saying? And he was drinking, etc., etc. So the only thing we can go by is what he's saying right now, because just his side is out right now. And again, he has gone to the police, and again, he's already gone to the hospital and had a kit done. Well, I mean, Dr. Cross, same way with me. I'm born female, but I've done some stupid shit in my life too. I've been put in bad situations. So.
Friend leaving, and it's time stamped on August 7th. Showing the building or whatever.
Yes.
You end up filing a police report and getting an R kit done. How does that happen? Who convinces you to do that?
My sister actually.
You sent me a video of you leaving, you and your friend leaving, and it's time stamped on August 7th. Showing the building or whatever.
Yes.
You end up filing a police report.
Performed acts of oral copulation to victims, penile without consent. That's what it says down there on the bottom, right? You see my little, okay, you can kind of see it, but right here, where my little arrow is. Date of time reported 8/7/21, so this was in August.
Report and getting an R kit done. How does that happen? Who convinces you to do that?
My sister actually convinced me. I wasn't gonna tell anyone, honestly, because like I don't know, like when something like that happens, it's like usually people keep quiet, and especially like I don't know, it's like.
And I say good on his sister. Good on his sister to tell him to do that.
Something like one of those situations where you don't know who to tell.
Right.
But my sister basically convinced me to go later that night.
All right. So we have, it looks like they took property from you.
Oh my God. SART kit, urine sample, clothing and clothing. Yeah. So it's SART kit, urine sample, clothing and clothing. Receipt of property taken into custody.
Is this for the R kit or is this the police report?
Yeah, for the arcade.
Okay.
Yeah, but they took my underwear too. They have everything. They had I had makeup on my.
Absolutely, Cat's Meow, and absolutely, Claudia. Exactly.
Shirt. Took that into evidence.
You said something along the lines offline that they had some type of markings on your private area.
Yeah, so when you do an R kit, they shine a glow light and it shows you all the spots where saliva could potentially be or liquid. And there was some near my private spots.
So you're thinking you're passed out and they're performing, oral or something on you while you're passed out. Okay. All right. Well, this is some heavy stuff. All right. So I reached out to Sir the Star. And his response was that he wasn't even in the room with you. That you were in a room with just Rafi. I wasn't able to reach Rafi, but Sir the Star is saying that he knows nothing about this.
Yeah, but the thing is, it also happened to my friend too. We did the art kits together. We didn't know how to react and stuff like that.
So you and your friend both had this done.
Yes.
Okay.
So him and his friend both went and did all that together. As far as like the police report. Well, you know what I mean.
Okay.
Yes.
And you and your friend both filed police reports.
Everything. We did everything together.
And you and your friend are in the same esport organization.
Yes, sir. He's no longer a part of the team though. He got kicked a while ago.
So you didn't want to tell anyone, all right? And you were looking for someone to tell, for some help, some guidance, right? That's what you told me off air. And you went to the esport organization. What was
Okay, so now I'm already upset enough about what happened to him. And again, when I call him a kid, I'm calling him a kid in the sense of I know he's over 18, but he's old enough to be my baby. So, you know, I can't help it. So I mean no disrespect when I say that. But this right here, no good. What?
what was the reaction from your esport organization
What's up, Selfie Queen?
known as XTRA Gaming?
Basically they told me not to tell anyone and I should just keep it to myself and if I want to go public with it, that I need to not have it extra in their name because it's going to bring negative light on their name.
How would this bring negative light to their team? How would this bring negative light to their team? I do not fucking understand that. Oh, you're good, Dr. Cross. How? What's up, Amber Chick? And listen. Jeff here, he's not bullshitting because they're getting ready to show you what they said.
And also, I honestly really made me hurt my feelings. I'm not gonna lie, because I look up to these dudes.
Of course, that would hurt anyone's feelings being in this situation. So you did send in a screenshot of a text conversation between you and Conley. Now, who is Conley an extra?
He's one of the owners and founders of the team.
Okay, so you're talking to him directly. You're telling him in this text conversation that you want to tell your story and you want to go public. He says, I want you to post about it to tell your story. But the only problem is XTRA being associated with it is going to shine a ton of negative light on us.
Let's read that again. All right, so you see here, I want my abusers to be held accountable for what they've done on August 7th, 2021. My close friend and I were, and it's, you know. And then on the phone, give me 10. Okay, thanks. I want you to post about it to tell your story. The only problem is XTRA being associated with it is going to shine a ton of negative light on us. How? Especially when it's just not a random, hey, this happened to me. He went to the police. He went to the hospital. Isn't that what we tell victims they're supposed to do? Isn't that what we tell victims they're supposed to do? This kid literally did what he was supposed to do. How? How would that shine negative against the goddamn company? Somebody explain that to me. Somebody explain that to me. Explain to me how this would have made XTRA look bad. Yeah, it doesn't, okay, at the point, listen, it doesn't matter about the age anymore, okay? I think he's 20. It doesn't matter about the age anymore. What matters is, it happened to him, period, point blank, period. I wouldn't give a shit if he was 50 years old. Okay? SA is SA is SA. It doesn't, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't, you know. What I'm asking is, how would it made the company look bad? How? How would it have made that company look bad? I still need an answer to that one.
XTRA being associated with it is going to shine a ton of negative light on us.
Yeah, they look bad now. Fuck them.
You respond saying, bet I won't post it. Why did you say you wouldn't post it after he said that?
Because I wasn't trying to lose the position of the team I'm on because I really like.
No, No, because he intimidated your ass for not to do it. That's why. He fucking intimidated you. That's why you said what you said. They intimidated him.
Like being a part of like XTRA.
He then responds to you saying, but I don't want you to hold back your story because of XTRA. So if you want to temporarily disassociate for the time being, you can do it on great terms.
Excuse me, what? But if you don't want to hold back your story because of XTRA, so if you want to temporarily disassociate for the time being, you can do it on great terms. Up to you. Don't want you to hold it in. Bullshit. Bullshit. Absolute bullshit. Why does he have to disassociate from you to tell his story? Why can't you be there as the fucking team and supportive team that you are? Fuck off.
You can do it on great terms. This is wild.
It's
Up
bullshit.
to you. Don't want you to hold it in. Reading this, I'm at a loss for words. He's saying, hey, look, if you want to post your story about what happened to you, your SA story, you should probably leave the team. You know, leave the team, then tell the story, and then we'll remain.
Marissa, when have I ever not been? How would supporting one of their members be negative press? That's what I'm trying to fucking figure out. How? It makes no damn sense.
Remain on good terms. That's wild.
It's just like I've been here forever, and there's no way like they don't like support me like that.
This is unbelievable. All right, so you sent me another video that your sister recorded. You're on a Discord call with your team, your esports team, right? The owners are on there. Now, let me get this straight. The two owners
This one got me fired up too, y'all. This one got me fired up too.
are this Conley gentleman that sent you the lovely text message, and then this other gentleman, Sly, extra.
Ashley, you are absolutely fine. Marissa, please chill. Oh, it's all good. Believe me, it's all good.
Sly, correct?
Yes, sir.
These are the owners and investors or whatever.
Not the investors, but they're the owners. Yes, sir.
They're the owners of this esport organization. All right. You sent me a call that your sister recorded when you guys were on a Discord. And can you set this up for me? They're yelling at you for sharing your story with another team member because she's going to leak it because she has, in their words, loose lips. And this is unbelievable.
I agree, Ultron.
She's a friend. If you guys came to me and asked me for relationship advice, I'd give you guys relationship advice.
I'm sorry, but like, she's a friend because of the business. So we need to like look at why she's a friend. She's a friend because of the business. And at the end of the day, she's kind of a liability at times in business. And all you guys are doing is fueling the liability. David, the reason she's a liability is because she has loose lips. So that's why we don't tell her shit. And you wanna know what not telling her shit does? It makes her not a liability anymore. But then you guys are telling her shit, which is making her a liability again. So it's like, it's just like not working, bro. Like, I'm telling you to stop. You can fucking talk to her. She says, hey, what's the weather near you? You can say it's fucking sunny, but that's about it, bro. I don't know why you guys are talking to her about you getting raped. Like, I didn't even tell fucking Nick about that. Like, bro, like, you actually, like,
Victim blaming.
He's basically telling them, stop telling your story to the one woman. Stop telling your story. He's victim blaming. He is victim blaming them. He is telling them, stop telling his story.
victim blaming by saying to have respect for yourself for telling people what's wrong.
Unbelievable. So I reached out to Conley, one of the owners and founders of XTRA, for a statement. This is what he had to say. We fully support and back Jeff. He has been with XTRA since the early days. This situation happened some time ago.
2 months ago.
And we've been working closely with Jeff as local law enforcement conduct their investigation. SA is a sensitive and major issue that needs to be dealt with in full cooperation with proper law enforcement authority.
Okay, so we all know that the first part of the first sentence is full of shit. Because he was told, oh, you can tell your story, just not have extra in your name. Just saying.
That's an interesting statement. What was your thoughts when you heard that statement? Because it seems like they didn't really support you. They were telling you to be quiet, and now all of a sudden they support you. It's very confusing.
I think that all of a sudden they support me since you made a tweet, and they look bad.
Because I made a public tweet asking for a statement based on the situation.
In other words, it's bullshit. It's bullshit. Conley needs to catch a cancellation. Well, I mean, I can't publicly say that on YouTube, but I'm just saying, it's raining down on XTRA right now because this is bullshit. This is complete bullshit. And this isn't the first time they've done some shit like this either. I'm going to show you all that later too.
This is unbelievable. Now, is there any updates with the police investigation with any of that?
Nothing, honestly. LA County, I haven't got anything followed up, but I have all my paperwork and all the proof if you would like to see it. I think I've already sent it over to you.
Well, I am waiting on a response from Rafi and from Sir the Star. Sir the Star said that he was going to make a video response that I can include in this video. Unfortunately, I haven't had it yet, but we will stay on this story. And I'm sorry that all of this stuff happened to you, Jeff. And, you know, if things don't work out with your esport organization, I'm sure there's another team that would actually support you and be there to help, you know, people with a situation like this. Because that's just, yeah. I have no words on how they reacted to this. Like, it's unbelievable. So, thanks for coming on, and you know, if you need anything, reach out.
All right, man. I appreciate it.
Guys,
thank you so much.
That's gonna be it, guys. I want to know your thoughts in the comments below.
All right. So that is that. All right, hold on 1 second. I want to make sure I'm not. All right. All right. Here we go. You know what? Hold on. I want to make it bigger for y'all to see. All right, so first we're going to go to Jeff's Twit longer. All right. It's kind of long. It's not that long. There's something I've been needing to get off my chest for some time now. What happened to me has been eating away at my mental way too long. I want my abusers to be held accountable for what they've done. On August 7th, 2021. Now, the guy said sometime. It was 2 months ago. Not even a full 2 months yet. August, September, October. No, 3 months. Sorry, 3 months. Going on 3 months ago. My close friend and I were invited to Carter's, a.k.a. Sir the Star's house in Los Angeles. We were invited by Carter's friend, Rafi. When we were invited, we were initially hesitant, but shortly after, the FaceTimed us and eased our nerves. They said they wanted to chill and go to the jacuzzi. They also said they had better gaming setups. They ended up not even having any gaming setup once we got there. My friend and I both shooting to be professional gamers, so their connections and their setups enticed us to come over. We thought they could potentially help us in the industry. When we arrived to their place, we had to wait in the lobby of their building. Carter and Rafi came down and retrieved us and brought us up to their place. Carter and Rafi were both well informed that I identify as straight male. I even told them I had a girlfriend back in Orange County. I thought they accepted this and understood. We came up to their place. They informed my friend and I they had been drinking since 7 a.m. and urged us to get on their level. They baited us with their large brand deals, endorsements, influencer friends, etc. We felt excited and hopeful with the idea of the opportunity and friendships with people like them. My friend, who would like to remain anonymous, immediately went to the bathroom because he felt a vibe was off. He was in there for like 20 minutes. Rafi and Carter kept passing me the bottle and urging me to get on their level. I wanted to fit in and make them happy, so I obliged. They never drank from the bottle they made us drink from. They wanted us to chill with them until the big party, and they invited us to later on. We decided to seek it through because we wanted to network at the party. They asked us to watch a movie with them. I started feeling hazy and intoxicated. We all ended up going into one of their bedrooms to watch the movie. We felt awkward, but we were too intoxicated to leave. We thought once the movie came on, things would be less weird. Excuse me. When the movie... Okay, hold on. Sorry, guys. I'm sick. Oh, God. Oh my God. I thought I was gonna make it through. I'm sorry, guys. Oh. It's her generation, I think. What are y'all talking about? Oh. Yes, it's a whole roll of toilet paper. It's cheaper. A whole roll of toilet paper and a whole jug of orange juice. Skip obviously has problems with me today. I'm sick. And my nose is running. And I need vitamin C. Thank you, Ultron. Okay, now we're good. Alright, so, we felt awkward, but we were too intoxicated to leave. We thought once the movie came on, things would be less weird. When the movie was playing, they again asked us what we wanted with our careers and talked more brand deals and things of financial nature. I started dozing off because I was severely under the influence. I texted my friend, who again was in the bathroom, and I told him I felt uncomfortable and didn't want to be left alone with them. He basically told me to stay aware and not let them touch me. I knocked out. I woke up in the bed next to Rafi, Carter's friend, and I was naked and had no idea what happened. I had holes in my boxers that I later turned into the police for evidence, along with my white shirt that was covered in their makeup. I went into panic mode and looked for my friend. I found him in the bed with Carter. I woke him up in distress because I felt violated and was naked. We quietly left, and both of us were in shock. We both were violated, and our minds were all over the place. I didn't want to tell my mom or my sister because they were not comfortable about us going to LA in the first place. I just wanted to network and make connections. I had no idea anything like this would happen. I would never put myself in that position. We were manipulated. They texted us asking if we were still going to the party with them later, as if nothing was wrong. We didn't know what to say, and we said yes, but we obviously didn't go. We ended up leaving LA and going to our close friend's house to try to clear our heads. We didn't want to go home. Going to my friends didn't help. It made things worse. I just wanted to get away alone, but I had nowhere to go do that. We ended up going to my sister's because we didn't know what to do anymore and we needed advice. She made me go to the police and the hospital, which I was hesitant to do. I was afraid that nobody would believe me because I am a man. I felt emasculated and small. Never had I ever felt the way that I did and do still before. We went to Corona Regional Hospital. After we were evaluated, we had to wait there for LAPD officers to come take the report. We later had to ride with the police to San Gabriel Valley Hospital to get the R kits done. Later on, as this has happened, Lorraine DM'd me multiple times on Instagram. I have screenshots and recordings of this. He kept sending and unsending his messages. Now, I'm going to be honest. I have a question. What was Lorraine sending and unsending? What were those messages, and why was he sending the messages and then unsending them? I don't get it. Lorraine was the one that was talking to the other dude that was with Jeff, that also went to the police and also went to the hospital for himself. Yeah, I want to know what those messages from Lorraine, what messages was he sending and what was he deleting? That is weird. This full story isn't out yet. I am so beyond embarrassed. I am so scared to come forward with my story because they have millions of followers, power, and money. I'm scared nobody will believe me. My esports team, XTRA Gaming, even made me feel wrong for wanting to get what happened to me out to the public. They said that it would leave them, that I would have to leave the team if I wanted to talk about this publicly. They said it would look bad on their brand. My friend and I both scalded and made to feel like it was our fault by the owner of the team. It destroyed me not to have my team, which is like family to me, back me and be there for me. It was a bad feeling to be made to feel as if it was my fault. It wasn't. Even my passion for gaming is tainted because of this situation. I can't stand the fact that they're living their lives as if nothing happened and I live with what happened every day. I don't feel like the same person. I have receipts of the property taken by the police, we saw in the video, and confidential investigation report, we saw in the video, and a pamphlet of my own rights as a sexual assault victim. I also have text and video evidence of members of XTRA Gaming speaking to me as if it was my fault that me going public with this would be bad for their brand. The reason why it was bad for their brand, because of how they initially acted. The reason why it was bad for their brand is because how they initially acted. Do you know how good they would have looked if he would have stepped out publicly and talked about it and they were like, we stand with Jeff? He has taken the proper steps and gone to the authorities and gone to the hospital. We stand by him. Do you know how good they would have looked if they said that they would have stood by him? Seriously. All right, so after that came out, we have this. I typed out, honestly, the way the org treated the SA allegations, good on these teammates for leaving. F them. More worried about the org's reputation than the treatment of their teammate. Keemstar put this out. After today's drama alert video exposing XTRA Gaming for allegedly trying to keep sexual assault allegations private so it didn't negatively affect the Esport Org, 4 players have quit the team. And there we go. There's all 4 of them right there. Officially FA. FA means free agent. They're looking for a new team. Right there. So after that happened, their only sponsor, Razer, dropped them. Razer says, at Razer, we hold ourselves, our partners, and organizations that play under Team Razer banner to the highest standards of conduct. In light of the recent news We will be terminating our partnership of XTRA Gaming effective immediately. Players who have been affected and require support are welcome to reach out to us directly. Why in the fuck couldn't the XTRA said the same thing? Why couldn't XTRA said players who have been affected and require support are welcome to reach out to us directly? Why couldn't XTRA do that? Why couldn't XTRA do that? It's absolutely, it's crazy to me. And then we got this right here. XTRA has decided, hold on, let me fix this. There we go. Bring it in a little bit so y'all can see the whole thing. There we go. Y'all can see it there. Oh, my bad. All right. So XTRA put this out, and he named the tweet Stepping Down. I want to start out by saying I am truly sorry about the incident that happened to our former members. When I learned about the SA incident in August, I immediately encouraged our members to reach out to local authorities and let the investigation process take place. Earlier today, a video was released, Keemstar's video, and the way we handled the incident was insensitive and not a reflection of who I am as an individual or what we stand for as an organization. I take ownership in knowing I could have taken more of an aggressive public approach to assist our players, and for that, I am deeply sorry. Words cannot describe how saddened I am that I have failed our members, our community, everyone that supported us. Therefore, I am taking time to reflect and stepping down as the CEO of XTRA Gaming, effective immediately. Alright, so XTRA's in a lot of shit now, right? This isn't the first time XTRA has done something, like as in not showing support to their, actually, let me make this bigger again. Not showing support to a team member. Alright, so this comes from GiNX Esports TV. XTRA game players leave in droves after ignoring sexual assault claims. JeffTheMVP, that's Jeff, said that the incident had been eating away his mind for a long time now, that he wants his abusers to be held accountable for what they've done. However, sadly, this is not the first time that XTRA Gaming has allegedly neglected its player in similar abuse cases. This is not the first time they have fucking done this. Following Jeff's testimony, the geek Aaron said that after he publicly revealed how his father abused him, he experienced the disregard firsthand by XTRA, and that despite knowing about what happened for months, they ignored him. That's his tweet here. After Keemstar shed light to what has transpired recently with XTRA Gaming, being abused by my father, having no home, etc., I have experienced the disregard firsthand by XTRA. They knew I was going through for months and ignored me. Cindy, thank you for the $14.98. As an older sister to a younger brother, thank you. I'm grateful you're helping validate and amplify victims' voices in the gaming community, because
is that
they can
the Xylie in my chat right now? Can you,
hey, Xylie.
Xylie, can you do me a favor and confirm if that's really you in my chat?
Thank you, Cindy. I appreciate that. What happened to this kid? And you know me, all this will be, I need to star this one. Hold on. Because this will be on the bottom. All right. This kid has a certain disease, and His account of how his dad abused, neglected, and exploited him and his condition in a cry for help. And apparently his dad put up a fake GoFundMe so him and his girlfriend... Okay, on the GoFundMe page, Jensen revealed allegations of how his father abused, neglected, and exploited Aaron for his condition. And he wanted... Basically, he came up with a GoFundMe and... to, like, go on vacation with his girlfriend. Alright? My dad wanted Aaron to look more and more disabled to the government and to his own social circle. He created a non-profit foundation, invested all of Aaron's money, and now is using it to not fund EB awareness, but a vacation to Bora Bora with his girlfriend. On the GoFundMe page, Aaron also included a manifesto alleging the verbal, physical, and emotional abuse he endured from his father. Here he is in the hospital. According to Aaron, allegedly his father physically abused him, including throwing objects at him, hitting him, and causing physical damage to his body. I'm hungry and dehydrated all the time. I'm skinny. I'm malnourished. My skin and health deteriorating because of him. I am being neglected. My bandages are always dirty. I have constant skin infections because his disease has something to do with the skin. I cannot chew anymore because he neglected my oral health. I was supposed to have oral surgery in 2019. October 26th, I want to thank everyone who took time to read my story. I never have thought this would reach so many people, and those that donated, 1,000 thanks. At one point, he got away from his father. XTRA, this org. Now, let me explain something to you about a team, all right? He wasn't a professional player. He was he's a streamer, all right? Being that he is signed with XTRA, that means XTRA, it's almost like an MCN on YouTube. They get a percentage of the money he makes. When he was homeless and he was leaving his father, they couldn't put him up. They couldn't help him. They didn't. They absolutely did not. They did not help him. This is not the first time that XTRA has tuck-tailed and turned about face and act like nothing happened. This is not the first time for them at all. He's like 17, I believe. I believe he's 17. Right, the story is horrifying. It's wild to think nobody in that company was moved enough to help or support pattern of behavior established. Absolutely, Skip, 100%. This is a fucking pattern of behavior for them. It's sick. It's absolutely sick. And I had it... Hold on, I have to go look. Alright, give me a second. Because I have to go into a DM and find this because I forgot to pull it up. Alright. Let me bookmark that too so I can put this in there. Yeah, beginning to rise. Where is it? Extra's not a stepping stone to get to phase. We're going to be the next phase. Not anymore, you're not. Once the players get their head around that, we can work in growing their brand together. Oh, here you go. Hold on. Hold on. Wait. Because in here, they talk about how they... Alright, XTRA Gaming now houses some of the best Fortnite talent in North America and recently recruit... blah, blah, blah. No, that's not it. Where is it? I'm looking for where they said... They said in there that they were... I can't see it. It won't let me. Twitter's fucking up. Where they support each other, etc., etc. Oh my God, Mox. That was... I loved that. That was amazing. But here's actually a good point. Alright? When you come to XTRA, X out of that. When you come to XTRA, we're going to market you. We're going to fly you out to take photos, shoot videos. This is the real deal. So how come you couldn't house that kid when he left his dad? How come you couldn't help him out because you knew the shit that was going on? Why couldn't you help him? Sorry, wrong button. My bad. I can't use a thing right now, baby. Alright, I found it. Okay, I see it. Thank you. I wasn't going to go through all that shit and pulling it. Alright, here it is, right here. The roots of XTRA is finding undiscovered talent, says Sly. Finding people that have something of value, who have talent, but know how to execute it. This is what I believe we can really excel at. Providing that support system, that foundation to take their careers to the next level. Providing that support system. Right there. Did they provide that support system? There's always llama in the background. They didn't provide that support system in either cases. Exactly, Don Williams. Exactly. So, it seems like to me, and I'm sorry, I saw Tommy talk about it, and I kind of have to agree with Tommy on this one. I really do. I got to agree with Tommy on this one. It's all about the money. Because even when you're a streamer for a team like that, and you're just a streamer, you're not the professional player, okay? They still get a portion of your proceeds. They get a portion of the money you make. So with the second case, you had no problem taking money from that kid, but you couldn't fucking help him? It's all about the money. It's all about the money. That's all they gave a fuck about. There was no goddamn support system. Yeah, support system for them to make more money. They don't give a shit about the rest. We don't care if you get SA'd. Just don't put our name in it. Oh, your dad's abusing you and now you're homeless because you're leaving, you know, you're kicking your dad to the dust because he created a fake GoFundMe? Too bad. Too bad. Don't put our name on it. It's bullshit. Exactly. They're earning cash for them, but they don't want to help them. That's exactly what the fuck happened. That's exactly what happened. And it's absolutely disgusting. It is absolutely disgusting. I don't care about that, Queen. Has nothing to do with me. Yeah, exactly, Ultron. Exactly. And the sad thing is, that's who that team looked up to. This isn't going to be a step to go to FaZe. We are going to be FaZe. No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. Absolutely not. I think the reason why Sly stepped down, his name wasn't brought into it. He did the smart fucking move. I think Conley should have been the one that stepped down. I think Conley needs to put a thing out there. What is it? Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Let me look at my bookmarks. 1 second. Alright, let's see. Let's see if Extra Conley said anything. Conley ain't said shit. Conley hasn't said a damn thing. His last tweet, okay, tweets from Prize. So we just said tweet from Prize. Well, you know, the PC version of Twitter's messing up, but he said something under the Fortnite because there was a Fortnite competition going on at the same time. He ain't said shit about this. He hasn't said a damn thing about this. But the other guy, who wasn't named, he stepped down. And I forgot to save the picture, but there was a picture that somebody put out, and supposedly somebody recorded the call. So as soon as I get a hold of that, hopefully they put it on YouTube or something. There was a Discord, and they showed a picture. It was the extra Discord, and there was like about 20 extra people in this call of what was going on. So somebody check if FaZe stock went up today. So, yeah. That is the story. And it's sad, and I'm telling you, this is not the end. So, I mean, as stuff comes out about it, I'll be talking about it definitely. Because this is sad. This is, like, so sad. I can't believe a team... Look. I know FaZe Banks can be a shit. Alright? I used to be a fan of FaZe Banks, but then I kind of stepped back. Yeah. And I know some members on there have been caught with their crypto and stuff like that. But I can't see FaZe. I would hope that FaZe would not look at one of their teammates and literally say, oh, you can talk about it. Just make sure to take FaZe out of your name so we're not on it. Seriously. Queen, they were big enough that they actually had some of the top Fortnite players in the world. So. It's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. I don't know what else to say about it. Well, K-pop, do you follow Fortnite? Conley was one of the owners, I believe. Yeah, I believe it, Ultron. I don't think they are either. I don't think they are either. will say this, Moonhag. Keem has done a few videos like this to where it was like, oh shit. And this is one of his oh shit videos. Like, as in, whoa. This is bad. Yep. So, alright. Well, I'm about to get out of here. Any other questions or concerns? Hopefully I'll be live tomorrow night. Well, if it's Sly's baby, maybe it's no longer then. Maybe XTRA Gaming is no longer. Maybe they're going to get through this Fortnite tournament and then that's it. Phoenix, we're about to get out of here. Yeah, I agree, Don Williams. Listen, y'all know I'm not a Keem fan. I'm not. But when somebody hits a nail in the head, they hit a nail in the head. And Keemstar hit a nail in the head with this story. He honestly did. Keemstar hit a nail on the head with this story. And I have to give it to him. I have to. I can't fight this one. There's no way to fight this one. He told the story. He had him on there talking about what happened to him. He showed the proof on there. I gotta give this one to Keem for putting the story out there in the way he did. Definitely. I definitely cannot take this away from him. Yeah, exactly, K-pop. Exactly. It's a sad story. Oh, now ain't the time for that, cat's meow. It was an exclusive for that ad. Yeah, it was. It definitely was. What's up, Danny? Alright, guys. Well, I'm going to get out of here. I'll be linking most of the other stuff I retweeted. But the articles and the Keemstar video, I'll be linking down below. If anybody is interested in reading it. Don't know if you will be, because I know most people, don't like really doing that. But the sources will be there. Alright, guys. Y'all have a good night. And remember, keep it real.